EV motor, power, and performance. As with most EVs, the Model 3 gains speed swiftly, smoothly, and almost silently, with the electric motor providing a strong punch from a stop. And it's quick, extremely so in some trims. Like all Teslas, and most other EVs, the Model 3 carries its battery under the floor, resulting in a low center of gravity. This helps it change direction crisply and feel planted and stable in corners. The steering is accurate and well-weighted, with 3 different settings that adjust the level of effort. The ride is firm without being harsh, and the cabin is notably quieter than before in our testing. The new for 2024 performance trim ups the ante with a host of upgrades. This model is the only Model 3 that comes with a sport-tuned suspension with adaptive dampers. The performance model's all-wheel drive powertrain pumps out a combined 510 horsepower, and Tesla has upgraded the brakes and installed a staggered set of wheels and tires. Interior, comfort, and cargo. We're not exaggerating when we say that the Tesla Model 3 has an interior unlike any other non-Tesla car on the market today. It's shockingly simple inside, with nearly everything controlled by the monolithic touchscreen in the center of the dashboard. Buttons on the steering wheel control things like the exterior side view mirrors, the position of the steering column, and even the turn signals, and we wish those controls were of the conventional design instead. The Tesla's low, flat floor makes for a spacious and airy feel inside. The front seats are supportive and comfortable, but the rear seats are positioned low and are cramped and uncomfortable. Don't expect adults to be able to spend long periods of time in them. Folding the 60-40 split rear seats is simple and expands the trunk space considerably, providing enough room for 15 carry-on suitcases. There are also generously sized bins and cubbies throughout the cabin. Overview: the Tesla Model 3 practically invented the electric compact sedan category, and it remains a highly appealing choice for EV shoppers. The recent Highland updates to the Model 3 addressed some of our biggest gripes with the car. Suspension improvements that smooth out the ride are appreciated, as are the nicer interior materials. Those updates helped it along to a spot on our 10 best list this year. However, the infotainment system still lacks Apple CarPlay or Android Auto compatibility, and now even more physical controls have been jettisoned. The Model 3 has gone stock-free, moving the turn signal controls to the steering wheel and the gear selector to the display. It's as quick as ever, though. The performance model delivers particularly brutal acceleration, and even the slowest version, the rear-drive long-range model, manages a 4.6-second run to 60 miles per hour. Real-world highway range falls short of the advertised numbers, but still beats many other EVs. Rivals include the BMW i4, Hyundai Ioniq 6, and Polestar 2. As one of our favorites in its segment, the Tesla Model 3 has also earned a spot on our Editor's Choice list for 2025. What's new for 2025? Tesla has dropped the standard range model, previously the least expensive Model 3, from the lineup. Pricing and which one to buy: the price of the 2025 Tesla Model 3 starts at $44,130 and goes up to $56,630 depending on the trim and options. Rear-wheel drive and a single electric motor are standard, but a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup is available. We'd recommend either the rear or all-wheel drive long-range models, which offer an estimated 363 and 346 miles of driving per charge, respectively. All Model 3s come standard with heated and ventilated front seats, navigation, and Tesla's autopilot driver assist system. 0 to 60 mph times. When we tested the rear-wheel drive long-range model, it got to 60 mph in a swift 4.6 seconds. The all-wheel drive dual-motor long-range model will likely be quicker still. The 2024 performance trim has more power than the pre-facelift version and got to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds in our testing. Range, charging, and battery life. 3 distinct Model 3 trims are offered, each with a different estimated driving range. The rear-wheel drive long-range model has an estimated range of 363 miles, while the all-wheel drive long-range model offers 346 miles of driving range. If you opt for the extra-cost 19-inch wheels, the estimated range numbers are lower. The Model 3. Performance sacrifices some of the range for more power, but its estimated range is still pretty good at 296 miles per charge. In our real-world 75-mile-per-hour highway range test, the rear-wheel drive Model 3 long range achieved a result of 310 miles, and the Model 3 Performance achieved 260 miles. The Model 3 offers several different options for charging. Tesla's network of fast charging stations called superchargers, adapters for DC public charging stations, 240 and 120-volt outlets, and a home charging station. Infotainment and connectivity navigation, Bluetooth and USB connectivity are standard, but the Model 3 is, oddly, not available with AM radio or Sirius XM satellite radio. Several internet streaming radio options are standard. It also can't be equipped with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. To make charging station layovers more bearable, the Model 3 offers plenty of entertainment options on its central display, including Netflix, YouTube, and a host of arcade games. Mounted to the rear of the center console is an 8.0-inch touchscreen that provides rear seat passengers access to climate control and infotainment features. Safety and driver assistance features. Although we think the name Autopilot is misleading, the driver assist system has one of the best feature sets in the industry, with smooth operation and impressive capabilities such as automatic lane changes. For more information about the Model 3's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety websites. Key safety features include standard automated emergency braking, standard lane departure warning, standard adaptive cruise control, warranty and maintenance coverage. Tesla's overall warranty coverage is among the longest in the EV segment, but it's disappointing that the coverage doesn't include corrosion protection. The long-range model includes an additional 20,000 miles of coverage for its battery and drive components. Limited warranty covers 4 years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 8 years or 100,000 miles. No complimentary scheduled maintenance. The fact that electric cars are mainstream today is largely due to the success of Tesla. The Model 3, in particular, has made EV ownership a realistic prospect for many new car buyers. Last year, Tesla gave the Model 3 a big update that included revised styling, look for the sleeker headlights, a quieter and higher quality cabin, and a smoother ride quality. For 2025, the Model 3 is pretty much unchanged, but know that Tesla often makes mid-year improvements and feature changes through software updates, so things might change with little warning. When it comes to range, the current Model 3 remains one of the best in its class. The EPA says the Model 3 long-range rear-wheel drive can go 363 miles on a single charge. At Edmunds, we tested the more powerful long-range all-wheel drive, and it still went 338 miles in our real-world Edmunds EV range test. That's a bit shy of the EPA's 346-mile estimate, but it's still one of the longest ranges for an EV in this price range. The Model 3 is also quick, with the standard long-range version sprinting from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds, and the range-topping performance doing the same in a supercar-like 3.0 seconds. Competitors to consider: Hyundai's Ioniq 6 sedan is a viable alternative to the Model 3. Many people find its styling a bit off-putting, but otherwise it's a very sensible choice that provides plenty of range and comfort. BMW's i4 is another option, though it's more expensive. Your other alternatives are mostly SUVs, including the affordably priced Chevrolet Equinox EV, the sporty-looking Kia EV6, or even the new Volvo EX30. Tesla's Model Y is another good choice, though it doesn't yet benefit from all of the recent updates Tesla gave to the Model 3. To see what we think the Model 3's strengths and weaknesses are, check out our expert rating. What's it like to live with? Our test team has purchased a Model 3 long range and a Model 3 performance for our 1-year road test program. You can read our thoughts at these links as we live with the long range and performance and experience them every day. Edmunds Expert. Rating our verdict, the Edmunds Vehicle Testing Team evaluates a fresh batch of vehicles every week, pairing objective assessments at our test track with real-world driving on city streets, freeways, and winding roads. The data we gather results in our expert ratings. They're based on 30-plus scores that cover every aspect of the automotive experience. Great.